When the future looks bleak and the options are few, there is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. There is only one place to go, and that is inside. To be complete with oneself and open and honest is the only result. An inner science is then needed, a useful path and method for coping with myself, for dealing with my fears and unharnessing my energies. This is where something more is needed. There must be something more than just my desires and fears. There must be a higher possibility that I can become. This is the Vedic science. Typically, when we are born to parents who belong to a certain religion, we are said to become part of that religion. But this does not actually apply to the Vedic Sanatana Hindu Dharma. The criteria for one to belong to this way of life is not birth, but what cognition one carries about themselves and what cognition of themselves they are striving towards. This implies that anyone can be a Hindu, and also someone who was born to Hindu parents need not necessarily be considered Hindu. Hindu must always be lived and practiced. It is a spiritual process of manifesting consciousness, not just reading a book or wearing a certain dress. It changes with you as you evolve and grow. The 8th verse of the Ishavasya Upanishad introduces you to you. It states, "Pure consciousness is all-pervasive, beyond the coming and going, absolute, radiant, self-effulgent, unembodied, boundaryless, whole, woundless, muscleless, having no incompletion with the body." Consciousness is the ever-pure space devoid of the dirt of ignorance and is untouched by the delusion of incompletion. Consciousness is the all-knowing seer of all, the Lord of all minds. Consciousness transcends all beings. Consciousness is self-effulgent by itself, with its independent will and intelligence having no cause for its happening. It is pure consciousness that from time eternal has enriched the ages and each being by ordaining desirable responsibilities onto them, as per their nature and space, and their actions and results thereof. The one who has already cognized themselves as per this Ishavasya Upanishad verse, or one who is working towards altering their cognition as this Upanishad verse describes about them, is a Hindu. The religions which want numbers to be their priority, which are used for political power or a power game on the society, they all give the right, just by birth you belong to that religion. In the authentic Vedic tradition, Hindu tradition, we never used our religion for political power. It is never to be used for political power. This religion is a spiritual tradition, and it will continue to retain this purity. We never declare just by birth somebody is Hindu. Only by practicing you become Hindu and belong to Vedic tradition. You don't need to be born a Hindu. Whoever cognizes themselves as consciousness, as Upanishads declare, and whoever is trying to cognize themselves, as Upanishads declare in this verse, they are Hindus. Join online to heal COVID-19 with the spiritual strength of Vedic Sanatana Hindu Dharma at paramashivoham.org.